Species. Introduction. Almost the entire landscape is covered with a thick green blanket. This blanket is made up of an invasive plant called kudzu. Kudzu is one dramatic example of what can happen when a species gets introduced into a new ecosystem where it has abundant resources and few predators. What an invasive species is and how invasive species can disrupt ecosystems, often reducing the numbers of native species and altering the overall structure of the community. What is an invasive species? An invasive species is a species that has been introduced into an area outside of its native range and has the potential to cause harm or has already caused harm in its new location. Purple locust zebra mussel, common buckthorn, garlic mustard, emerald ash borer, European starling. Case study: Asian carp. They were introduced to the United States in the 1970s. Asian carp have rocketed in numbers thanks to their vast appetite and speedy reproduction, now forming up to 95% of the biomass in some Mississippi and Illinois rivers. Because they are big eaters and fast reproducers, Asian carp can often outcompete native fish species with whom they share inhabitats and food resources. Food sources. Black carp eat mussels and snails, limiting their availability for native fish and damaging shellfish populations. Another Asian carp species, the silver carp, eats plankton, a key food for many native fish species in their larval and juvenile stages. Conclusion: invasive species are species that have been introduced into areas outside their native range and can cause or have caused harm in their new area. Invasive species may outcompete native species for resources or habitat, altering community structure and potentially leading to extinctions. Asian carp illustrate the potential impact of invasive species introduced into the United States by humans. These fish species have colonized waterways and may threaten native fish populations and fisheries in the Great Lakes.